Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft video. GamerZtation or Joe Givens here. Today we're going to be doing a small build thing. We're going to be building something along the lines of this sort of tree. Basically a big tree that looks pretty cool and can be manipulated into looking something really cool with like mushrooms and make it look all magical or elvish and stuff like that. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So let's do this. Today's block palette is log and leaves. This can be any kind of log depending on what you're building. If you want to build a big pine tree, you would use spruce log and spruce leaves. I'm just gonna build a basic that thing, like just normal tree, and a potential water fence and glowstone with trapdoor, as you see. So this is all potential. That's a definite. So yeah. This is what you're going to start off with, a however tall square of 2x2, so 4 blocks. This will be your basically trunk. You can build this way up, a lot shorter, depending on how you want the tree. So it all kind of depends. And what you're going to do is you're going to start off and build up about a couple, I would say normally 4 or 5. And kind of vary it because you don't want it to look the same, otherwise it looks really unnatural. And it's not the kind of look you're going for. If I were you, I would go for more of a realistic and more correct looking tree trunk. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take each corner and bring it out as so, kind of on a random pattern, and then dig into the ground and put a small amount. So it kind of looks like a root. Do this for each corner, and I'll just speed this part up really quick so you know. Alright, now that you have all 4 done, you're going to go into these little pockets and bring out a small, this kind of thing, and then just kind of go random with it. I like to just mess around with it because you don't want it to look too natural. Sorry, you want it to look natural. You don't want it to look too built. You want it to look like it literally just spawned in Minecraft. Otherwise it looks weird. So I'm just going to do this for all 4 and the speed is up part. Alright, so now we have all those roots done. This is just the main base of the roots. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring these up a little bit so they blend in with the tree. So more than likely we're going to have at least 1 block difference on all sides, because otherwise it just looks like it's coming in and going straight up into the trunk. That's not how trees look. So you're just going to kind of build this so that it looks like it's going in to the trunk and not just kind of fading in is the word I would probably use. So it's slowly going into the straight trunk. So yeah, that's this part. So alright, and the height of the tree all depends on what you do down here, because if these are a lot longer and they go to like right here or so, this has to be a lot bigger and the fade's going to be a lot higher so that the trunk will have more room to go up, hence being tons bigger. So yeah. So what you're going to do now, after you have all that done, you're going to start the branches. And yeah, as you can see over there, it's kind of it really can make a difference on how you do these. It kind of all varies, so you don't have to be tedious about all this stuff. So what I like to do personally is to make this a triangle on each side and then just raise it up each time. So we do 3 and then 3 and then 3 and then 3 up to whatever height I want. And then I would stop and then I will go down 1 and do 1 or 2. This kind of creates an arch of a branch. Kind of varies on what kind of tree you kind of want. For the tree I'm building, this is how it will look, most likely. And you kind of want to change this up. Like if it stays straight, they're gonna know. So make it different, honestly. I mean, this, I can't tell you anything else to do because it's up to you, kind of, but if I were you, I would change it up a lot. But don't make it look too unrealistic. I mean, branches are gonna curve and do random crap when they're actually stuck there. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed this part up if you wanna watch or just skip forward. Yeah. Okay, so now we have all 4 branches kind of made. Right now the tree looks really, really dull. If you're wondering why we're only doing 4 branches, it's kind of the important thing. If you do any more, the tree looks crowded and almost looks unnatural, and you do not want that. If you want, the only thing you could probably do is add branches to the main branches. But most trees have a trunk and a few main branches. So yeah. Next up is the leaves. Basically, for the leaves, it's pretty simple. You just cover the whole thing in leaves. Each branch, just put 1 layer of leaves. Yeah. Whoops. My bad. You just kind of cover it up. And then what you do is you do the sides, and oops. And then you do 1 more layer just to top it off. Just random. It doesn't really have to be an official layer. Just make it look a little better, a little more bulky. A little more better, fail. Little better, is what I meant to say. Okay, so now we have that done. I'm just gonna speed this part up. I'm just gonna do all the trees, so yeah. So now I'm done. All of this jazz stuff done. There's 2 things you can do from here. You can, 1, leave this like this and call it a tree, which you can. It's a decent tree. I mean, it could be put in certain things. I mean, if you had a tree house right in the middle, or a giant palm tree, this could work. However, this is not ideal for most trees. So in order to fix this, right in the middle here, it looks really weird. If you look at it, this is like a palm tree. It's really weird. I don't like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect all the sides in either a circle-ish kind of thing or a square, something that connects them in an odd-shaped way. So I'm just going to fast. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to kind of connect all of it by covering it basically on leaves and creating a main base of leaves, because that's the whole point of what we're doing. So what we're going to do then is build up the middle, because trees normally have a main, normally goes up with leaves, so then we're just going to base this around it and make all the trees connect to it and make it look smoother and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to skip through all. Okay, so now I have all of that done. There's one last thing you have to do with the leaves. It looks really, really flat here on the bottom, and that's not what that one looks like at all. It also looks very empty and barren. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of create some sort of, we're just going to kind of fill out this part by putting a lot more leaves on the bottom and making it smooth out toward the outside, but we just want it to be full down here, not as bland. So, yeah. Okay, so now we have every last bit of this tree done. The whole base of the tree is basically finished. I mean, there's not much else we can do. So this one, after all of this work, we can do a few things. We can put it underwater, like you can see here, and make it more majestic-like. Or one of the best things, in my opinion, you can do is take this. This is mainly for nighttime, and you could put down little strands of fence and put a little glowstone at the bottom with the trapdoors around it, and you just kind of make the size random so it looks a lot better. So this kind of adds a light, and it makes it have a really cool look, in my opinion, that not very many trees really have. And it'll make your tree unique, because you can make a tree similar to this one or any other one, but it could be different with what you do around it or what you do on it. If you have a statue on top of it, or if you have a village all around this huge tree that takes up 500 blocks. I mean, it kind of all depends on what you do with the tree, not necessarily what the tree looks like. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on Planet Minecraft, leave a diamond or favorite, or give me a comment on what else I should build. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, do the exact same thing, except you should like if you liked it, and comment if you have anything to say. I'll see you next time. Until then, enjoy.